In third generation guise, Peugeot's Expert van is a far more credible contender in the mid-sized LCV segment. It's based on a modified version of the EMP2 platform that underpins the French maker's family cars, so driving dynamics are much improved, as are the Blue HDI engines that deliver class-leading standards of efficiency. Buyers also get clever packaging, a three-way choice of body lengths, and some versatile loading options. It's a very complete proposition.
This Expert's EMP2 family car platform has considerably improved its driving dynamics. This mid-sized LCV now able to ride over poor road surfaces with a calm and composure that most rivals can't match. Helping in this regard is a suspension design using adaptive shock absorbers that provide excellent control no matter how much weight is on board. At higher speeds you do get some wind and road noise, but through the bends the handling is surprisingly stable and there's plenty of grip. Another benefit of using a passenger car base lies in the way that this Expert feels more nimble and compact than most of its rivals when you're threading through city streets or making your way along country lanes. Light steering and a relatively tight turning circle contribute here too. Under the bonnet there's a choice of 5 Blue HDI diesel engines, with customers choosing from a range of efficient 1.6 or 2 litre Blue HDI units. Go for the 1.6 and there's a choice of 95 or 115 bhp outputs, the former with the option of ETG6 clutchless transmission. We'd be tempted though to go for the extra torque of the 2 litre engines, all able to tow up to 2.5 tonnes. We're trying the 120 bhp unit here, and that's able to return up to 53.3 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and up to 139 grams per kilometre of CO2. There's also a 150 bhp variant and a flagship 180 bhp model that has to be ordered with EAT6 auto transmission. It might not be overstating things to suggest that this third generation Expert van is the first recognisably mid-sized model that Peugeot has ever delivered to the LCV market. In essence, previous generation versions never looked quite big enough for the role that they were supposed to have been designed for, but this Mark III model is different. In place of its predecessor's elongated nose, it gets a short, high bonnet and compact overhangs that provide for a more powerful street-side presence that looks properly substantial with a rugged, workmanlike appeal. So, time to check out this cargo area in a little more detail. Even the compact body style offers 4.6 cubic metres of capacity and 2,162 millimetres of floor length. And that's enough to carry 2 fully loaded Euro pallets, which is pretty impressive given that in this form your Expert will be only 4.6 metres long. Here we've got the standard body shape, which has 5.3 cubic metres and 2,512 millimetres of floor length. Go for the top long body style and you're looking at 6.1 cubic metres and 2,862 millimetres of floor length. Don't make your decision between these 3 body shapes, though, until you've taken into account the potential extra capacity that can be freed up by a very clever extra feature that's been incorporated into this third generation Expert design, the ModuWork load-through bulkhead. Now, it's a standard inclusion, provided you avoid entry-level trim, and whichever body style you choose, it can add a useful 1,162 millimetres to the overall loading length and 0.5 cubic metres to the overall carriage capacity. So let me show you how this works. Now, you might be familiar with the idea behind this from Ford, Vauxhall and Renault rivals to this model, that of providing an opening from the cargo bay so that longer items can be poked through. With those vans, though, you simply get a small hatch in the bulkhead that's really only large enough to enable you to poke through things like pipes. With this Peugeot's ModuWork setup, though, you can also fold the seat in the cab upwards so that the aperture created can be much bigger, so also enabling bulkier items to edge up into the cab when it's necessary. Spend as much time as we have looking at the mid-sized van segment and you quickly realise that different brands have priorities in different areas. Now, some products are good to drive, others look efficient to run, and still others have a quality feel or offer clever equipment features. The problem is, though, in finding an LCV design that ticks all those boxes. We reckon, though, that this Expert gets closer to that goal than most other models we've come across in the sector. So try it. If you're in the market for a mid-sized van of this sort, well, we think it might surprise you.